Hello, hello. The day after Father's Day. And before I even begin what I'm talking about today, I want to point out that the red feather behind me that was gifted to me as a Father's Day gift last evening by Dickie Joe, my astrologer friend who was speaking at the Metaphysician Circle here in Melbourne. And she gifted all the fathers with a feather of their choice. And I took the red one, which I assume is from a parrot or some other type of bird. Uh, and it means good luck. So I appreciate that, Dickie Joe. And I also appreciate the letter from, I assume it's a man, but I'm not positive, a man from the United Kingdom sent me a YouTube comment or email. I'm not sure which form it was in, but I'm going to say he wrote, "Hi Ron, it's 5:54 a.m. here, and I was thinking how I wish you were my father, as my stepfather nearly killed me at the age of 6, and my real father doesn't want to know. My mum run off to Florida when I was 21, so you are my father now, and a good one you are too. God bless you, Ron." He's probably I don't know how many, but a good number of people over the course of my life have said, "I wish you were my dad." That feels nice. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, this is our awakening, and there's nothing going to stop it. Nothing can stop it. It is by divine decree. Anyway, the little blurb that I wrote for today's video goes like this. Back in 1994, my friend Robin Krasny recited a poem she had written. It was the 5th unconventional round of a sweat lodge. I got goosebumps even though I had been in the lodge for about 3 hours. I thought it was a prophecy for me. It was called Masters of Love, and she gave me a copy afterwards. She closed the poem with, "Remember and awaken. You've come so very far. To live and be a master of love. Because that's truly, truly what you are." As I said a few minutes ago, or a short time ago, this is our awakening. We are remembering. We are awakening to the fact that we are masters of love. She began the poem with the question, are you a master of love? You most definitely are. You hold within your DNA the brilliance of a star. You have within your power the secret of the source. The omnipotent, oh God, I can't believe I forgot the words. But anyway, it's a beautiful poem, and I memorized it actually, and that's why I'm surprised I forgot it. I don't memorize very many of my own poems, but that poem touched me so deeply that I memorized it, and I can remember I used to say it several times a day for a good probably a few months after she gave it to me. I mean, it was one of those transformational moments in my life. But there is a divine decree that has gone out. I heard it again this morning as I was meditating, and I've been up for, my God, I've been up for over an hour and a half already, and awake longer than that. And anyway, the decree is that heaven is aligning with earth in a way that it has not aligned for a very, very long time, certainly before anything we know of as history, in our recorded history anyway. It has to go back to the previous golden age, I'm sure, before there was an alignment such as there is now. It's aligning astrologically, it's astronomically, it's aligning spiritually, it's aligning metaphysically and physically. Everything is lining up. This is our awakening, and nothing can stop it. Nothing. not anything in heaven or on earth. No person can stop it. No government can stop it. No corporation can stop it. No Illuminati can stop it. No anything can stop it. This is our awakening. It belongs to all of us. Every single one of us is a master of love. Every single one of us is a creditor in commerce in this world. We are going to be rediscovering our inherent wealth. And wealth is not just measured in money, but it includes money, since that is the system that we've been operating under. And I've been saying all along, the monetary system is the root of all evil, which in many respects it is. But truly, truly, the root of all evil is our ignorance of the facts. We don't know who the heck we are. We have forgotten that we are masters of love, divine beings, children of the infinite creator. We have forgotten this. Lifetime after lifetime, we've lived in ignorance. We've lived in the poverty of our own minds and our own perceptions of reality. And we've created that poverty. We've created the alienation. We've created a world in which humans fight against other humans over stupid stuff like which religion is right, and which person has the right name of God, and which person's country is better than the other person's country. It's all crap, folks. It's total nonsense. When are we going to wake up? Well, now we are awakening. This is our time. This is our awakening. This is the time that we rediscover the infinity of our being, the eternality of our being. We are infinite and eternal beings, always have been, always will be. It's without beginning and without end. We are a kingdom of priests and kings and princes and princesses. We are a royal family. Everything is related. It's the theory of relativity. Well, that's because we are all relatives. We are all related. We all came from the stars, whether it's from the Pleiades or from Sirius or from Andromeda or whatever galaxies we were seeded here from. We are all star children, folks. We are all star children. Some of us have awakened to that. Some of us haven't. We are all light workers. Some of us are working on the dark side, some on the light side, but it's all light work, folks, because this is the time of our awakening. This is the time when all the pieces are being put together. This is the time when everything that we've ever longed for in the deepest recesses of our heart is being brought to pass. No matter what it looks like, no matter how unsettled it may seem, no matter what the chaos may appear to be, there is an end in sight. There is light at the end of the tunnel. We are moving inexorably toward our destination, toward our destiny, to become full-fledged, awakened souls, masters of love, that transform the world from darkness to light. And it's a light not that eliminates darkness in the sense that dark does not any longer have a role. It eliminates darkness in the sense that dark no longer rules. We no longer sit in ignorance. We no longer co-create by our unconsciousness. We co-create consciously. That which is in our underworld, that which is in our shadow, collectively and individually, is coming to the surface for each of us. It's coming up, up, up. It's being brought forward so that we can see it, so that we can recognize it, so that we can claim it as ours, so that we can transmute it, transform it, and change the world by doing that simple shift in perception in how we see ourselves. I said yesterday that I've been moved to see through the Creditors in Commerce website, I've been moved to see the world in a different way. There was a new paradigm that's been forming for me. It's not me against the world or the world against me. Everything is conspiring right now for our awakening. Everything is conspiring to bring us to the place where we recognize our own soul. And we recognize our interdependence on each other, while at the same time we recognize our independence in the sense of freedom. We are independently freedom, independent of the world system, but the world system contains everything that we need. And it's all actually within us, individually and collectively. It's ours. This is our inheritance. This is what is going on in the world today. This is the ninth wave, folks. This is the time of our awakening. It belongs to you. It belongs to me. It's the time that we start acting like the masters of love we are, like the creditors we are, like the wealthy kings and priests that we are. It's time that we move into our inheritance and stop selling ourselves short and selling our inheritance away as if it's nothing. It is everything, folks. It is the divine decree and the divine intent of the Father, yes, the Father, to give us the kingdom. What is the kingdom? The kingdom is a place where peace rules and reigns. The kingdom of heaven is a place that is established on earth, where men and women stop the eternal nonsense that we've been engaged in fighting ourselves and fighting each other because we are fighting ourselves. It's a time to put all that nonsense aside. It's a time to wake up and grow up. It's a time for us to become not just infants of God in our understanding, but to become teenagers of God and adults of God, and move ever forward in the evolution of our own consciousness, because this is, as I keep on saying today, our awakening. This is our time to shine. It's our time to grow. It's our time to be what we've always been and forgot that we were. It's our time to discover now, for the first time, what we've always been and what we've always had, but didn't know it. It's time to awaken and remember. It's time to share our light and to shine our light and to share our love and to let our love manifest through us like it's never manifested before. This is the time. We are each father and mother, son and daughter, aunt and uncle, niece and nephew, cousins. We are all related. We are one family, in God, under God, through God, by God. And it's not just God masculine, it's God, goddess, feminine. All of these energies are coming together in a divine marriage. This is the sacred decree. This is the sacred decree, and it's impossible to stop the freedom movement. It's impossible to stop it. It's the eternal flame that's coming forth and bursting forth in the soul of men and women all over the world, regardless of their religions, regardless of their nationality, regardless of their race, regardless of which gender they are, regardless of their sexual orientation, regardless of anything that we've used to alienate ourselves from one another because of our fear and because of our consciousness of lack. There is no lack, folks. There is no lack except here in our own minds. That's the only place lack exists. It's the only place lack has ever existed. There's no such thing as peak oil and depleting resources. Whatever resources we need, we create together consciously. But while we've been unconscious, everything has been being put into place. Everything has been being built. Whether it seemed like it was from the light, whether it seemed like it was from the dark, it's all been being built, and it all belongs to each of us. Do you hear me, folks? Do you hear me? This is our awakening. This is our time. This is our year. This is the ninth wave in the evolution of consciousness. This is ours, and we are the ones we've been waiting for. You are the one you've been waiting for in your own life. What have you been waiting for? Not a savior that comes from outside of you, but from a savior that lives within you as you. That's what you've been waiting for your whole life, and it's here now. This is your awakening, my awakening. Namaste. I love you. Thank you for letting me share with you again today. Yes.